duty.
Yeah.
You just need to enable Bruce in the mid lane.
Yeah, we did see some amazing performances from Bruce in the icons as well. When he's playing Xayah, when he's playing Senna, when he's playing Dragon Lane Marksman. Now going back to the mid lane, is he gonna default back to that style again? It's something he played a lot in the WCS. Lucian is banned away, so that won't be an option for him if they opt to play. Well, I don't even know why I'm talking about all this. I forgot he's on Singe duty this game. He's accepted his role to let his teammates carry here. Bruce,
Yeah, someone has
his
to do
word.
it. Someone has to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
And of course, the karma again here for BRU, giving them that power with the Olaf in the jungle. Colin Feet's performance here in the mid side, along with whoever's going to be piloting the karma, is going to be a very important role in the game, getting them a hit, finding them an advantage. Noel also on this Camille. Let's talk a little bit about what happens here between Noel and Ysera, right? Ysera, we know, has been a stable laner. He's been someone that
He hasn't been very stable. He's
sure,
had some
that's
iffy
your opinion. That's your opinion, right?
Yeah.
And I'll let you guys kind of break that one down. Whereas we looked over towards Noel's side with BRU, you know, these guys have gone into competition for quite a while. Noel has had to make that move towards the top side now for quite a while, and so he's gotten quite comfortable there. I'm looking forward to see how this one plays out.
Oh, okay. So the Olaf was banned away, kind of like we expected.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay,
That
there
means
we go.
BRU won't get that.
That
So what
answers.
adaptations do they make here? Yeah, it answers the questions that we have, right? Do they now opt to put the Camille in the hands of Coden Feet? He has played something like Fiora in the past. He has played Riven, like you mentioned. He's played Irelia, debuted at this tournament as well. These are all options here for him. But instead, BRU are going to say, you know what? You ban away our Olaf. We're going to snatch away your Garen. That is, of course, a flex pick between Noel and Archony.
Yeah, still available on both sides.
Yeah.
And so not giving away that much more information. Flash will really have to determine what kind of matchup they want to go into it with. The Singe is quite difficult to hold down though, so you know that is one of the benefits. I think Garen has actually been one of the most favorite matchups against the Singed.
People have been liking this matchup a lot, and for good reason, right? We said if BRU need the frontline tank to block the advances of the Singe off the Jax, Garen's gonna be great at doing that. And Locking, he's back. First time on the international stage, he's gonna be playing the Marksman here. That's gonna be Xayah Yuumi lane coming in for Flash Wolves.
Of course, the Darius once again. So I was right, you know, it wasn't even the Garen, it was the Darius. Darius redacted.
Darius indeed. What does Noel opt to answer with here? Ooh, Coden Feet is gonna debut an Echo pickup for himself.
BRU with the Echo.
Wow.
Giving them more damage in the jungle. A very interesting choice.
Yeah.
Flash Wolves, a lot of single target pickoff. You have the upper hand, you have the shoulder fling.
Man, this is...
Is this Bruce with the...
Yeah,
Bruce
that
with the
sounds
Xayah?
about right. That sounds like
this
Flash
makes sense.
Wolves.
Locking with the Singe then, and then you have Bruce with the Xayah. All right.
Now, Locking's been famous in the WCS for playing long-range artillery champions. Ziggs, Varus, to name a few. Singe is a complete 180 from that, so let's see how he does on this new pickup. We'll have to go in game and
He's
see.
gonna toss he's gonna toss the super adhesive.
Yeah, that's true. That is a long-range spell.
That's a long-range spell. Find out what's behind Flash Wolves' hands as they go into a first match with Flash Wolves and BRU. Winner gets to continue, loser eliminated. Sounds like a story from WCS again.
Yeah, so this is pretty much exactly what we expected, right? It is going to be Bruce playing the Dragon Lane carry, going to be playing the Marksman. He said, I had a good time playing this when you were on hiatus, Locking, so let's run it back here. And that's a bit scary to me, Grandin. If you look at the win conditions of these two teams.
Immediate exhaust against Triple V, and Flash Wolves looking to try and set themselves up for a strong lane to start.
Yeah, well, dominance has definitely been exerted here from the Flash Wolves Dragon Lane duo, but exhaust was committed, like you mentioned. Let's try to break this one down a bit, because this is a very interesting draft from both of these teams. Flash Wolves, 2 clear win cons. Bruce on the Dragon Laner. Oh man, not again.
An aggressive move from Flash Wolves, zoning BRU off the wave. You can start to see the power of the Xayah Yuumi combo early on.
Every time they trade, they burn a sum, but they're happy with that because that's getting them lane control here. Now, Flash Wolves, would you let me talk about the comms, please?
I mean, feel free. Go ahead.
Okay.
You know, what's the worst that could happen?
Double kill in the bot lane?
Well, we'll catch you in retro.
Well, right now, Triple V has already been forced off the wave. Jazz has been forced off the wave too. Let's talk about the comms. Okay, no more trading for now, guys. Cookie and Bruce, they're going to be the 2 main win conditions. Ysera, as well as Locking, are going to be leading the charge. They're going to be utility starting the fight here. And this is the Flash Wolves Classic, right? They've been doing this for a while now with Bruce in the Dragon Lane. Force their opponents off the wave.
Doing a good job zoning them out. BRU, frankly, have no business in the bot side anymore. You can just watch as the shielding does too much work against them. RNG starts to run in. It's going to get knocked back, hit here by the counter-strike. Not going to go get stunned here, but the parallel conversion is coming through from Golden Feet as he makes his way to the bottom end. Will not be able to find the lockdown onto Flash Wolves. They back off.
iffy trades on both sides of the map, but so far, Flash Wolves coming up on top. On the flip side though, BRU, what are your win conditions here, right? We always say Jazz as a roaming player, I guess, a roaming fight starter for the side of BRU. He's been essential for them in starting off fights, getting leads, making things happen in general. Now in the Karma, he won't quite be able to do that. Oh, okay, Ysera trades Flash aggressively.
Yeah, flashing in to block the hook shot. He had the level 5, and so Noel had to flash away lest he get caught by the ultimate from Ysera. I mean, frankly, quite an impressive display of mechanics. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you say? What were you saying about Ysera again?
He just flashed the block hook shot. That's not fancy.
That's good. That's solid Wild Rift.
Spoken like a true Admiral. Back to the drop here on the side of BRU. We talked about what the Jazz. Look at the top side of the map. Archery's not really going to be doing anything on this Garen. Karki's going to take a while to scale up, and Triple V's never really been the main carry focus of the team anyway. But Noel and Golden V, the top half of the map. Camille, Echo, they need to pop off here.
BRU looking for an entry, looking for something to start this one off. Bruce gets caught here by the stun. They respawn back on the Triple V. Triple V has to flash away, taking damage once again from Eason.
So aggressive. Bruce and Eason, they know the limits. They play up in your face, and they just trade in a 2v2 situation. Yet again, they take the flash from Triple V.
And you can see here, Triple V's have to start with the Executioner's Call and try and prevent and cut as much of the healing through from Eason as possible. But even then, BRU having a difficult time trying to hold their own in this matchup, constantly shoved in on the turret.
And it's not getting any easier, I can tell you that. Bruce has the BF sword. He's going to be doing a lot of damage. Eason has the book as well. He's going to be getting more mana back as he keeps trading. Man, this is just not pleasant to look at.
No, absolutely not. Triple V running low on health and mana. You can start to see Flash Wolves. Not only are they taking an advantage in the bot side, it's now amounted to something quite tangible, right?
Yeah.
That 500 gold difference really starting to show through, especially in the bot side.
But a large part of the reason why you pick Koki, a large part of his power, comes from the package as well. That's available in base, but Triple V not opting to pick that one up yet. We're going to see some lane swaps. BRU saying we want to assert mid priority now. We're not really winning the side lane anyway, so we might as well go to mid, get some push there while we can. But of course, Flash Wolves, they are going to answer in kind.
It is interesting to see nothing really happening so far, or no one being able to punish the other. Respawn coming up in about half a minute, and so we get to see both teams trying to move back, reset, come back into the fight. Package looking to be picked up here by Triple V, but he's been cancelled. That's timing messed up.
Yeah, the timing's a little bit messed up, and it's gonna get cancelled again. No, 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 you can't be affording to make mistakes like this. Just take the extra seconds to walk a little bit further away. Now the timing's truly messed up, by the way.
But
look at that again!
Trying to rush in here.
Okay, but that's worth because you burn to the skies. That's such a key part of Xayah's team fighting kit. Triple V will not have the package though, so both Dragon Laners kind of messing up the spells here.
The Feather Storm gone here for Bruce, so it's going to be difficult here, but he get a knockback onto Archie. Archie's had to flash away.
That's big. No flash on the Garen. He's vulnerable. Karma no out.
But look at the angle here from Noel. Noel has the flanks, but he's been spotted out. They have the control while they know where he's coming in from. He's going to go on to Bruce, but the rest of the team is so far away. There's no way they can get back in time. Using the Yumi ultimate, they managed to hold down Noel, get the lockdown. That's the first kill coming through. Resets come across. A triple kill already here for Ysera. They finally take him down, but not before BRU lose 4.
Oh, Ysera, he smelt the pentakill as well, Grandin. It was so close, nearly got the reset there. But BRU, Flash Wolves, both of these teams looking a bit disconnected right now. But BRU definitely worse off. Noel went in, got the flank, engaged on Xayah, who had no out, but you look at the rest of BRU, they already left the fight.
I mean, a good idea in concept. As we take a look at the Coca-Cola pop-off again, Noel was over by the back, had the flank angle, but look how far away the team is.
BRU has fled the scene of the crime. They are out, they are gone, and Noel goes in. Miscommunication clear there from the side of BRU to start things off in game 1. Not a promising sign.
Ooh,
and Ysera, he knew the Penta was coming. And to be fair, it was very close to happening as well.
The Ignite, the only thing stopping him, frankly. I think if he got the heal off his Decimate, that was definitely going to be a pentakill.
You know, I think if Eason was on him, maybe he got it anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, Riftaro going to force BRU back to the mid lane.
They need to try and respond to this first before they can go over to the Dragon. BRU.
Oh, they're getting chunked out by Bruce and Eason.
Do manage to stop the Rift Tunnel, but they've lost quite a bit of control in the process.
They have, and now that's likely just gonna be the Dragon going over to the side of Flash Wolves. BRU, they want to contest, they're looking to contest, but two members have just left the base, Grant.
Redemption comes down, ultimates up for both sides, parallel convergence as Golden Feet dashes
No
in.
steal.
Dragon still goes over the Flash Wolves once again. The final chapter out from Easton as Easton holds BRU in place, unable to step forward, unable to find a kill. Bruce locked down now, just giving them the angle. Archly finally finds something back for BRU, but still, you have no means to take down Ysera, cannot stop him from running you down. But Golden Feet proves me wrong as he dashes back in. Bruce now isolated, facing off against 3 on BRU, but they have no HP. So they fight back, and Bruce, with the feathers, nearly takes down Triple B, but happy with the pickups.
Nearly takes down the whole squad from the side of BRU as well. And yet again, another disconnected attempt from Buriram to start a fight, to contest the Dragon. Flash Wolves, they're working so well as a unit. Just play around Captain Bruce, and he will deliver. That's the new identity of Flash Wolves. Boys are working for them.
Mid-bot doesn't matter, Bruce comes into play.
Yeah, and you look at this right now, it's a 3v5
actually.
attempt from BRU. It starts off about as well as it could, considering that it's a 3v5. Package timing being off from Triple V here. Kinda bad, because if he had package, this might have gone the other way. And you look at this, Bruce, once he sets up the feathers, it's all him.
We also see locking coming to quite...
Yeah, the flip goes the wrong way.
Well, he does have a pretty impactful Mega Adhesive.
Yeah.
That stops Archie from being able to step away, gets them to kill onto the Garen, doesn't give them a chance to reset with a frontliner.
And now the gold lead. 5,000 here on the side of Flash Wolves. Not game-ending, but pretty massive, all things considered. Mountain Dragon in their pocket, the infinite scaling basically coming in from the Yuumi, from the Jax as well. That's going to be very scary for the side of BRU to deal with. And now Flash Wolves posturing towards the top lane, but I don't think they're committing for a play here.
Oh, well, Konosuke's gone for the Rod of Ages. It's going to take him a while before he gets really strong.
I think it's a... I'm actually not sure about that one, right? When we see players like Long build the Echo, it's always Lich Bane. You want to go in, you want to pop people out. This Rod of the Ages will give Golden Feet a bit more survivability, and he's expecting a long game against Flash Wolves, which isn't wrong. But I'm not sure about this pickup.
We'll have to see if Flash Wolves are able to punish them, close out the game before that happens, but with the Jax and with so many late game scaling options, frankly, you don't need to take that risk. Archie quickly flashes away, back under turret. Flash Wolves with 4 to the bottom side.
Yeah, good call right there. He knew he was going to get flipped. He knew he had to do something. BRU, they want to trade, they want to do something, but no options on the map here. Ysera happy to just hold the turret. No, that's not a promising sign for BRU, is it?
Well, it did stop the recall from Ysera.
Job done.
Job done.
Mission accomplished. We got him, boys.
All right, pack it up. We're calling it a day. We got it, boys.
All right, you hear the klaxon sounding. That's going to be the Cocky coming in with the package. Rift Herald's going to be spawning. Noel would not have flash for this engagement here. What's the play for BRU? Because every time they want to contest an objective, Bruce and Eason have established mid-control, poked them off the wave, completely have not given BRU any breathing room.
And Eason, I think, we're starting to see him ramp up quite a bit as well.
Yeah,
Just may popularize the AP Yuumi, but Eason has made it his own. Flash Wolves position around the Reptile. BRU looking for an entry back in.
BRU want to fight this.
The Wells again on the flank. They move on to the Reptile. This time stolen away by Golden Feet, but they're looking for a catch onto Archie. At least 1 kill for the
Where's
efforts.
the package?
Won't be able to find much more beyond that. Triple V uses the package to start moving away. Golden Feet dodges away from the stun of Eason.
We said you need a brick wall to deal with the flips, to deal with the Jax. Garen kind of is that brick wall, but in a situation like this where he has no items, Howlbreaker in the midst of his team, not going to be very effective. He has components of a Black Cleaver as well. He can't do too much. Once he gets flipped, he is going to die, especially when you consider that Bruce has a Storm Racer and an IH. Golden Feet says, you know what? Let me just get all the gold. I'm the carry right now.
Yeah, if Golden Feet is able to get some damage, they could genuinely find a way back into this.
The win condition right now for BRU is simple. Golden Feet has to get enough items that he can go in, force Bruce's 2 disguise in 1 combo, and then take a team fight after that.
His Featherstone.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
I feel like you're going to confuse people at this rate.
His Featherstorm.
Yes.
In 1 combo, and then get out of there.
Wonderful.
And then take the team fight afterwards.
Exactly. That's the game plan.
But you got to consider everything that was committed at the Dragon fight here. BRU do not have the package available for the Dragon fight. It's going to be an Inferno as well. The 2 most impactful Drakes, arguably, not arguably, the 2 most impactful Drakes in the game. And Flash Wolves are setting up to get both of them.
Yeah, BRU are trying to top up a little bit of HP in the mid side with the Redemption, but
Well,
having used
very
that
well.
Archie again very quickly, losing his health bar.
Bruce is just so aggressive when he has a lead. He knows how much space he can take, and he takes every inch of that space. He's up in your face, chunking you up. How often do you see a marksman being the one to staunch you for space?
BRU once again see Noel over by the side looking for a flank angle, but as that happens, you have no one that can punish Bruce, no one that can dive onto the Xayah and force him to pop his ultimate.
Well, right now, this is looking to me like yet another objective going over to the side of Flash Wolves, but BRU are posturing to contest, but they're so late.
Picking up some health once again, they move into the Dragon Pit, will go over the Flash Wolves. Again, a fight breaks out, Locking taken down here. Archie comes in, gives them the kill, but the response isn't going to be strong enough. Transcendent Embrace out from what the Jess, but they will not be able to save Noel here.
They won't be able to save Noel. Cold and Feet once more.
Parallel conversions over by the back. Sarah heals up so much HP. That's the power of Eason. That's the power of the Yuumi. BRU forced back by Flash Wolves.
Regardless of how this game goes, Grandin, I think we can all agree that we will not be seeing Yuumi in the next game. Eason and Bruce have been so effective with this dual pickup from laning phase to mid game.
BRU need to find some way to respond to this. They made the early call for the Executioner's call, and despite that, the Grievous wounds, not enough.
Yeah, not quite enough. You only deal with half the power of Yuumi. She has the Luden's Echo. She's going for the Death Cap. She's still going to be chunking you out. She's still going to be healing the teammates. She's still going to be shielding.
Bruce aggressively moving forward. He just used his Proto Belt, trying to dash in. Triple V does not have the damage to punish.
I feel like if Jazz goes for the Ignite there, they might be able to force Bruce's Flash or maybe Bruce's Ultimate, but they opt to play it safe because Bruce has been so aggressive the whole game. He's earned that kind of respect. He's established his dominance.
You frankly never know what else Bruce has in store for you. If he's going to be alone, I mean, frankly, what other marksman would make that play when they're alone?
Really just Bruce.
And again, we see what happens off in the side lane. Noel fights against the Sarai Cookie, brings Golden Feet, rallies him to his call, but watch as Noel leads Golden Feet to his own devices. Has to start to flash away, still has his ultimate so he can dash back. But Ysera's over there waiting. Golden Feet jumps back, the Darius will be there.
And getting a lead in the mid lane doesn't just mean a lead in the mid lane. That means freedom on the map to move, freedom to take space on the map. And that's exactly what Bruce is doing right now. Oh, Solo Bolo? Rip off, Ignite.
Ignite taking him down. Eason with a pickup on the kill. Well, it's not really solo. Come on, Eason exists.
The entirety of this game can be summed up as one thing, Brandon. Bot diff, go next. Ban the Yuumi, go next.
A wonderful job done here by Flash Wolves. And a big reason why we've been looking towards Flash Wolves as a team that potentially has the ability to take down some of the best in the competition.
I think you call back to what Bruce said in some of his videos as well. I'm not afraid of the pressure. I have enough competitive experience that I'm not afraid of the pressure, and that's true for the entirety of Flash Wolves almost. They're ready to adapt over the course of a tournament, which is so important for such a long and vital tournament like Icons. The most important tournament. And this adaptation from them, not having Baya, but you have Locking, make Locking go play mid, Bruce will still play AD. Just such a smart adaptation from Flash Wolves that plays so well into their strengths. Two of your best players, Bruce and Eason, put them in lane together. Let them dominate.
And they have so much experience, right? That the experience honestly translates so well when they have to make decisions like this, make calls like this. Up towards the top side, Flash Wolves ignore Archie to pick up the turret. Follow that up with a kill on Archie as well.
Sarah says, that's mine.
Golden Feet trying to fight against Cookie. Will call Triple V alongside with him, but Flash Wolves trying to reach a point where BRU have no response.
No response at all here. BRU from draft to gameplay. Frankly, feel like Flash Wolves have just done a better job here today, at least in game one. Keep in mind, this is an elimination match, so we will be saying goodbye to one of these teams. One of the two WCS reps will be going home after this.
And frankly, Flash Wolves look on form. It's up to BRU to step up to the plate to take them down. Locking here, we'll see Golden Feet dash through, uses the ultimate quickly, does not want to get held in place.
Yeah, he knows if he gets chain CC, even one hook timing of CC might be enough for Flash Wolves to pop him because Bruce does so much crit damage right now. Flash Wolves, they run the map, they run the show, 10,000 gold lead, 2 dragons in their pocket. BRU, I would say running out of options, granted, but I think they're already out of options.
Yeah, Flash Wolves have the Baron and the Elder Drake coming up. So now they just need to decide how to play this one through. We've seen games won and lost around the Elder Drake, but Flash Wolves are a team that will never lose against a team when they have the advantage.
Yeah, Flash is the most stable definition of a team. That's not the WRL team. Flash Wolves, rather. And they are not going to let you flip the dragon against them. But now BRU, they've set up a trap. They're trying to be proactive. But yet again, I don't think Flash Wolves are walking into this.
This is the part where you need acting classes, right? You need to convince them that, yes, my team is definitely not there in the brush.
Well, it doesn't matter, right? Because
And Cookie was right. They weren't there in the brush. They left. BRU are method acting.
How much space Flash Wolves took in the mid lane, forced them out of the rush. No amount of acting can save you from that one.
Well, isolated.
He has to just flash.
Taking damage, scent packing. Dragon spawns now. BRU forced out this space. They had first priority there.
Oh my god, look at Bruce and Eason. We talked a lot about the Jax, we talked a lot about the Singed, but it doesn't matter. The only two champions on the Rift that matter right now is the Xayah and the Yuumi. Bruce and Eason, wherever they go, BRU will have to run away from them.
Redemption used for vision. BRU, frankly, see no way back into this one.
None.
Not into the pit, at least.
Oh my goodness, look at how much damage either one of the two are doing.
Flash was doing an amazing job of zoning away BRU from start to finish, finding amazing fights once again. Noel looks to shot this one off, but there's no way you can target down Bruce. Bruce will bring Flash Wolves yet another step closer to winning this game.
And Xayah, such great answer into the Camille as well, right? Hextech Ultimatum, Featherstorm, that's it.
Easily able to dodge away from that one. Archie starts to walk forward. BRU looking desperate. Flash Wolves get smell it. They take down Archie. They run forward. Locking chases up the Triple B in the back. Bruce with the auto attack, but Ysera picks up the kill instead. Cookie comes through with a counter strike onto Triple V, taking him down with the final auto attack. Jess running for his life, but an ace, a prime gaming ace for Flash Wolves.
And what was that from Locking at the end as well? Throws the glue on the left, runs to the right, showing off his mechanics in this new role. Flash Wolves, what a game.
Thinking about the satchel charges here, well, they were thinking about it all along. Flash Wolves, with a brilliant display, will take game number 1 of the series.
Look, Grandin, we kind of expected Flash Wolves would have a lead going to this one, but frankly, I didn't expect it to be that one-sided. Nice adaptation, bringing Locking back into the roster, but playing mid, keeping Bruce as the carry. Look at this guy, Stone Cold Killer. We kind of have an inside joke as well, referring to Bruce as the anime villain. And he kind of lives up to that as well. Look how dominant he is.
Lands on top of you, then you're fine. You're safe. You know, you're not actually in danger there. So they have a really good kiteback. And there's that gold grab I was talking about. You see that little bump around that first fight, and then it just takes off from there.
And the big thing as well was Noel playing that Camille is the ideal carrier to grab those backline kills, to shut down the Xayah, or at the very least slow her down, make her a non-factor in the fight, force stasis, that kind of thing. Very disconnected all game. There were a lot of fights where Noel was kind of in a side lane, separated from the fight, maybe ostensibly looking for a flank, but realistically not being near enough to contribute to the fight.
And then Bruce can do this damage in these team fights. That is a lot of Xayah damage.
That's Wild Rift, baby.
That's Wild Rift, baby. Honestly, again, looking at the Xayah Yuumi combo, this is the third time we're seeing this particular combo. First one, we saw this from Kwangdong Freaks, second from RRQ, and now it seems to be resurfacing sort of when the Yuumi is open. It's not the same as what RRQ did with Lee Sin and the Yuumi combo.